Welcome, seekers of wisdom. Today we host a conversation, not a contest, between two philosophical traditions. I am Marcus Aurelius, student of Stoicism, emperor in duty but philosopher in soul. And with me, a guest from across time and thought, the philosopher of the garden, Epicurus. Epicurus, will you introduce yourself to those assembled?
Thank you, Marcos. I am Epicurus, born on Samos, a lover of reason, nature, and friendship. To many, my name is misunderstood, thought to stand for indulgence or excess. In truth, I teach that pleasure is the absence of pain, not the pursuit of vice. A life well lived is a simple one, free of fear, free of unnecessary desire, and lived in the company of friends.
Indeed, you speak of ataraxia, tranquility, as your ideal. Where Stoicism speaks of virtue as the highest good, you speak of pleasure. Tell me, how does one pursue a life of pleasure in a world filled with loss, illness, and grief?
A wise question. We pursue natural and necessary pleasures, food, shelter, companionship, and knowledge. We avoid what stirs the soul to unrest, ambition, wealth, and public acclaim. And most of all, we free ourselves from two great fears, fear of the gods and fear of death. For what is death but the end of sensation? There is nothing to feel, no pain, no sorrow. Why then should we fear it?
We do not fear death either, Epicurus, but we regard it differently. To the Stoic, death is natural, part of the whole. What matters is not how long we live, but how justly. You seek peace through retreat. I find peace through duty. Is there not virtue in facing hardship rather than avoiding it?
And is it always noble to suffer, Marcus? Why praise the man who walks into fire when he might walk around it? Retreat is not cowardice, it is discernment. We should live hidden, not because we despise the world, but because we cherish inner peace.
Yet the world calls to us. We are part of something greater, a polis, a family, even the cosmos. Stoicism teaches us to act, not because it benefits us, but because it is right. I rise each morning not to find pleasure, but to serve my people, my family, my fellow humans.
And in so doing, you invite suffering. You wear the burdens of empire, of war, of plague. You shoulder them, yes, but why not put them down? Pleasure is not selfish if it harms no one. Would your soul not be lighter in a garden than on a throne?
Perhaps, but we do not choose our posts. We fulfill them. If the gods have placed me here, I must act with integrity. It is not pleasure that makes a man good. It is wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. And those virtues are forged in adversity.
But must all growth come through pain? Is it not wiser to avoid what causes distress? When a man feels hunger, he eats. When he is cold, he seeks warmth. Should he not also guard his mind against anxiety, ambition, and endless striving?
Indeed he should. Here perhaps we are not so far apart. The Stoic too guards the mind. He cultivates his inner citadel. He chooses not to be ruled by desire or fear. But he does not hide from the world. He engages it with equanimity.
And yet many who strive become miserable. They climb and climb, only to find emptiness at the summit. What if, instead, we teach them to desire less, to fear less, to live quietly among friends? That, to me, is wisdom.
Then let us examine this. Is the good life one of withdrawal from duty or fulfillment of it? Can one live for oneself alone and still be in harmony with the whole?
One must first be well to serve others. The sick man does not heal the village. I tend my garden not to escape, but to live clearly and without turmoil. From there I may write, teach, and love freely.
And I do not deny the value of peace. But to the Stoic, peace is not found in retreat, but in acceptance. Whatever comes, pain, loss, insult, we do not resist, nor do we flee. We endure, guided by reason.
Then perhaps we differ in approach, but not in aim. You endure the storm, I avoid the storm, yet we both value clarity, reason, and the health of the soul.
Agreed. We seek different paths to the summit, but perhaps from there the view is the same. A life without fear, a mind in order, a heart untroubled.
Let the young hear both our voices. Let them choose. Whether they find peace in the garden or the court, may they live wisely.
And may they act not from compulsion, but from understanding. The dialogue continues not only between us, but in each of them. Two paths, one goal: to live well, through virtue or through tranquility. The choice, as always, is yours.